Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Man, this video is not going to be too much of a day in the life. It's more going to be obviously me teaching you guys the new updated strategy. Just some minor little updates to really help you guys become more consistent in the markets and what I've been actually applying and using. And we're also going to talk about one major thing that just actually came out today as you guys are watching it. The link is actually already in the description, so make sure to click on that. Check out Sway Funded. If you're still a Forex trader and you still want to, obviously, a prop firm that works in the US that is A-booked, regulated, go to swayfunded.com. The link is in the description below. Click on that. Buy yourself a challenge. So make sure to click on that link in the description below. Get yourself a prop firm challenge with Sway. Like that, you can actually go ahead and get to trading and obviously making money. The great thing about them is they do have a 90-10 payout split, which is amazing. Their profit targets are very attainable, industry standards. Loss targets, industry standards, which is just amazing. And the most important thing is that you're able to trade on Sway charts, which actually removes any manipulation, all that extra stuff that you guys have been experiencing with all these other prop firms. Come to Sway, you're not gonna have an issue. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. I'm gonna go inside on the computer, actually get you guys right, show you guys the updated strategy and little things that I've been doing to help me become better at trading. So let's go ahead and actually go on the charts here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on. I know I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I know you guys haven't seen my face in like 3 weeks. Obviously, as you guys know, my daughter is coming soon, and I've just been taking the time off to really focus on family rather than YouTube. So the videos are still gonna come out, just not as much as they used to for the time being. But we're definitely gonna obviously pick back up to doing weekly videos for you guys and making sure I put you guys on track. But until my daughter comes, I want to obviously make sure that it's more like in the moment and I can actually, experience everything and enjoy it rather than always worrying about work and recording our lives. So hope you guys respect that. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe down below. Leave a like on this video if you actually do get something out of it. And of course, comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys need help with. But let's get right into the video. All right, guys. So we are on the charts now. This video is actually long overdue. I've meant to actually put this out for you guys for a while now, but I've been sitting on it, and honestly, I just wanted to really perfect it. And as I said in the previous clip, I got my daughter coming, so a lot of these other things are obviously coming into it as well. So I've been really just kind of focusing in more on family than obviously social media, just doing my job as a dad, obviously, and taking care of a couple of things, just kind of living in the moment more or less, to be honest. Yeah, so really haven't been on social media too much. So honestly, regardless, like, whether I post or I don't post, guys, I'm here, man. I'm living the same life. So it's not because I don't post doesn't mean that I'm not trading. I do post here and there. You guys should see like my trades on Instagram. If you guys do want to follow me, the link is also in the description below, or you can just actually look me up on Instagram @_theantonio. So if you guys want to keep up with my day-to-day life more or less, you guys will actually be able to see that on Instagram. But let's jump right on the charts here and actually break this down for you guys. So now, this is actually for all the people that are very serious. So if you're not serious about actually getting your trading to the next level, this video might just not be for you, man. And I'm just gonna be honest, this is not a lifestyle video. This is actually how to teach you guys to get better, what other traders are not doing out there right now. So let me go ahead and actually break it down for you guys on how I look for setups. Now, this is a setup on NAS 100 or NQ, whether you're a futures trader or whether you're a Forex trader. I'm not gonna talk about that, but you guys know, if you guys want to trade on a Forex platform, trade on Sway. I will probably make a futures video later on down the line, but definitely, obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I have tried futures. It's great. I'll be honest, but Also, there's actually Sway that's doing something completely different that no other broker in the industry is actually doing, which is just so amazing. So if you guys want to go ahead and also check them out, link will also be in the description below for Sway. So make sure to check out Sway Funded and Sway the broker. Sway Sway the broker obviously is a different side than Sway Funded. So you guys can either get funded or get your life funds and put on the platform and trade yourself. So that's really amazing. But back to the topic. Now, how do we catch these setups, right? Now, the first thing that I implemented, and I gotta give a huge shout out to Doyle Exchange for actually making me see this by actually dropping one of his videos. I watched one of his videos and actually started depicting my the strategy a little bit more to understand different parts of it that I wasn't doing well on. Not necessarily doing well, but little tweaks that I could actually fix to make me more profitable than before. Now, the first thing that the first example that I'm going to use here is actually a trade that I did take on, it was Thursday, March 7th. Now, this setup in itself was just really good, and here's the reason why. So first and foremost, most of the time, like typically, if I were to look at a setup like this on just on a regular day, my first instinct wouldn't be to automatically go and actually chart this up, just because there is no clear breakup structure, right? We just obviously, like, price just left a demand, left a gap behind, and price is coming back to tap it. And plus, we even still have a demand down below. So initially, based on how I used to trade before, I wouldn't even touch that first zone, just because I know that it's more prone to actually losing. Granted, but the magic sauce when you're trading this strategy is using the 1 minute time frame. And yes, guys, the 1 minute time frame. So let me put you guys on. So first, after seeing that obviously the 5 minute left us the gap, price comes back, taps into the zone on the 5 minute. Now, my first reaction is I'm not touching that 5 minute until that 1 minute zone right here, right in here. I'm gonna go ahead and label this out for you guys. That 1 minute zone right here gets tapped and we get a break of candle. Now, how is that gonna look? And where do you place your stop loss, right? So where I place my stop loss is literally right underneath the zone every single time. So it's basically like entering aggressive on the 5 minute, but you're using the 1 minute to have a confirmation that we tapped into a 1 minute demand to then give you a break of candle on the 1 minute so that you can actually enter on your trade, basically what it would look like aggressive on the 5 minute. Let me play this out for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So check this out. So cool, boom, right there. And then guys, we get that break of candle. On a setup like this, obviously, I'm not just looking to go for a 1-to-1 or anything in specific. I'm just looking to go for a 1-to-1 for off the 5 minute. So wherever the 5 minute 1-to-1 is, that's where I'm gonna be headed. Since of course we don't have any higher time frame confirmation with this either. We don't have any other higher time frame confirmation, just the 5 and the 1 minute. So essentially, that's all I'll be sticking to. So now, as you can see, let's go ahead and play this out. Price starts to obviously flow in our direction quite immediately off the 1 minute. And I remember we did get some drawdown. And eventually, as you guys can see, targets were smacked. And that was a 1-to-1 here. Now, what you're supposed to do is actually go up here, which essentially this actually ended up being a 1-to-1 on the 5 minute as well, just because the 5 minute wick wasn't that crazy big. But there you go. The break of candle would have been like way up here. We got an aggressive way down here, right? So it would have been way up here. Stop loss have been right here, and then your TP, like TP for the 5 minute. Oops, excuse me. TP for the 5 minute, slightly like a 1-to-1 is like right here. So if you wanted to wait for that, you could. Boom, TP gets smacked anyways. You would have had obviously some like a small little pullback, but literally it was just a 1 minute demand being respected and the price shot right back up. So as long as your zones are being respected, that's the most important thing on the 1 minute. Now guys, that's just part of it, right? That's how to spot it, how to enter, but how do you manage your risk while in the position, right? So here it is. So while I was in this here, my first instinct, like when I got in here on the break a candle on the 1 minute time frame was, all right, if price were to come down and start to break this 1 minute demand right here, I will likely be out of that trade. I'm not gonna go ahead and take a full loss. So rather than taking a 26 pip loss, I'd be taking a 19 pip loss. And the reason for that is because if price comes down and starts to break that 1 minute demand that you're buying off of, what do you think is most likely gonna happen? Price is gonna go down to your stop loss and take you out of the trade. That's most likely what's gonna happen. So you have to be honest with yourself when looking at what market structure is printing, so you can actually get yourself in and out of the markets at honest times. It's okay to take a loss, but don't worry, guys. You're gonna act like you're gonna have more trades down the line where you can actually make way more money than what you lost. Sometimes I may lose like $70, $80, but on the return, I'll make $250, $300. So it's actually way much more than what I actually lost. So my losses are typically close to nothing, for the most part. Now, while you're in profit, how do you manage your position while you're in profit? Now, don't be so quick to close your positions when you're in profit. My one thing is actually rather let the trade breathe out and close at break even than actually closing out just because, you know, obviously like I'm scared and price is coming down and it looks like it's breaking, you know, things like that, right? So let me actually put you guys on. So as you guys can see, there are multiple different demand zones that were created on the 1 minute all throughout this setup. So once we reach this zone up here, I don't know if you guys can see like how we got a pullback. That's based off of us hitting this 1 minute supply. These zones in the 1 minute are very crucial. Whenever you see a supply or a demand, it is very crucial. It doesn't need to have a break of structure, it doesn't need to have anything specific. If there is a gap in a specific place on the 1 minute, be very mindful of that because it may tap and respect that zone very heavily, as well as sometimes it may just blast through it. But here's how you manage your trade when you're in profit. So as you guys can see, we started pushing up in profit. Price gave us the break of candle. We were kind of like wiggling up at break even for, you know, up in profit and at break even for a little bit here for a couple minutes. Now, once we started shooting up, we left a gap right here. So this was the first gap. Boom. Price came up. It broke these highs. We were looking really, really good on the trade. Comes back down, test this demand. Look, break a candle again. Price starts to shoot up. And guess what it does? It leaves another demand zone. So at this point, guess what I do? My stop loss is moved at break even, guys. My stop loss is moved at break even because I know for a fact, for one, we have a demand zone right here that we just respected, and we created a new demand zone, which we respected again, and price started to push up, right? So essentially, what's my reaction? My reaction is to move my stop loss to break even, because if price were to come down and break even this demand right here, that's fine. Take me out of break even. I don't really care to make profit in this range at all. My target is up here. Anything from up here to up here, I don't want to close. I just want to either get out at break even, where price is completely back at my break even, or I close out at TP, where price is completely at my TP. That's the rule of thumb, guys. And you have to be willing to hold your trades. I can't stress this enough, man. Hold your trades. Not just because you're in drawdown means your trade's gonna lose. Hold your trades. Like a trade like this, there's nothing indicating to me that, like, all right, this is my only sign to get out down here. So what I do, guys, to actually control my emotions when I'm in the setup, is I started actually putting stop losses and TPs in the market and not trying to close manually. All I got to do is move my stop loss up a little bit and price will take me out of the trade, and vice versa. Same thing for my TP. I just got to move my TP up a little bit to where I need it to be, and price will take me out. Like that, I'm not the one making that decision. I can actually respect my rules and follow my rules and do the right thing towards getting me out of that setup when I need to be out of that setup. So that is one major thing. Honestly, if you're kind of like me, where when you're trading, you know, you do like my subconscious will like obviously like be in the back of my head, like saying different things. With me understanding, because I really understand market structure. So by just understanding market structure and knowing that I know what I'm doing, I can just allow my stop loss and TPs to do the rest of the job for me. I can just sit back, relax, and actually enjoy being in the trade. So that's one thing that's really helped me out a lot and really put me on the forefront of like being so consistent with my trading this year. Because I know I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, hey, I've been struggling to actually win. I've been struggling to have a winning week. I've been struggling to get a winning trade. So these are different things you guys want to probably implement into your trading. For one, you're going to be able to catch more setups, and two, you're just going to be more consistent, man, because you're going to understand how the market works and how to use that 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute all together and actually implementing these different setups. Now, another thing that I do take as well is liquidity grabs, and I will make a separate video for you guys on that to not, obviously cram too much in this one video. But we're gonna talk about liquidity grabs that I've been doing as well, which has been like just hitting amazing, like on Wednesdays especially, and especially that I've been trading just NAS 100 also, guys. So that's been just like literally so amazing, and you guys should also try trading just one pair. Like I swear, it's made my trading so much more consistent. I'm not losing a boatload of money. If I lose, I'm not questioning myself on whether I want to take NAS or US 30 today or gold. I'm not worried about it. I just know that I'm coming for NAS. If NAS doesn't give me something today, I walk away. If it throws something at me today, I take it. And if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But I know that I'm staying consistent with that one pair. And whatever happens that day, it's not so detrimental to what my week's gonna look like. I may come today and only lose like $30, $40, where I may come back tomorrow and make 250, 300, 400. So it's all about really like, just your own little style, man. Like whatever makes you comfortable. But overall, that's my experience, guys. That's how I do things, and that's what's been helping me obviously stay consistent on the charts and just doing the right things, man. You want to be a trader. You want to get out of your situation. It's not just gonna happen overnight, bro. Like you actually gotta put in the work. You actually gotta put in these hours. You actually gotta do the research and find out how to trade. People want me to sometimes hold their hand and walk them through the whole thing. Yo, nobody held my hand and walked me through everything. All I did was be passionate enough to go online and do my research and do the things I needed to do to be able to be in the position that I am right now. So I know a lot of you guys also requested for live trading videos. I do have one coming out on the next video for you guys, but I did want to explain the strategy first before I drop a live trading video, just so you guys can obviously understand the different things I do when I am trading. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys got a lot out of this, man, and I hope you guys use this in your own trading every single day. And yeah, man, so without further ado, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe. We're about to hit literally 2,400 subs, so appreciate every single one of you guys. Comment down below, show me some love. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Let me know what you guys want to see, whatever. Follow me on social media if you guys haven't already. But catch you guys in the next video. Peace.